Some Getty. How's it going, roadies? I am Some Getty Nate, and I am playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc for one more part of this recording session, and then I'll record more tomorrow. So we have to run to the gymnasium. I'm coming after you, bitch. So in the last installment, we got executed, but we didn't really, and then we fell into the trash pit, but we didn't really, and then we climbed out the trash pit, but we kind of did, and then the giant black void that censored Junko in episode 9 censored Kyoko, so we couldn't look at her crotch while she was climbing the ladder, but that's fine. So now Kyoko and I are running to the gym, and we're going to call Monokuma out for being a little shit, and ask him questions like, why are you such a little shit? Here we are, bitch. Hey! Okay, hey! There you are, bitch. Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. And are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you? So what if I did? What will you do, bitch? The guilty party is exposed during the class trial. They alone will be executed. It's unfortunate. My legs, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't be leaving anything to chance. Kyoko, do whatever you feel you have to. What? I like how I said what right before he said what. Before you do, let me just say one thing that got me tripping. If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose? You, explain yourself. What do you mean by that? Well, you set up the latest class trial yourself, right? It was getting in your way. I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me. I was supposed to be chosen to be the blackened, and then you executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about? But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. Bitch. The result of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting, but you never imagined that I, in the position, one person, would protect another like that. And in response to that unexpected development, you reacted by proclaiming Makoto as the blackened and tried to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation, no more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. Oh man, Monokuma is pissed, but then there was another unexpected development waiting for you, bitch. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of being that, or of a being that could come to our aid even if you'd killed it. Now, here's the absolute truth, bitch. Makoto didn't kill Makuro, you did. Oh man, Monokuma's not saying shit. So, executing Makoto for it surely would have been a violation of your own rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That is what you told us, right? And that means I lose. You talk a big game, you're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto. And you can prove this, right? No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What this is a comedy routine to make such a bold claims without a shred of evidence. I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some, bitch. Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only one ever absolute truth. And now that you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type, if Makoto really was the killer, he would never have come to you willingly like this. He would never have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you oh so love and to inspire. But here we are. Look at us. Here we are. Ding, 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 ding. Running circles around, 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 around. Confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts. And that's suspected to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence? Indeed. It's not you I'm trying to convince. Hey. If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there would be watching this, would be extremely displeased. Huh? Indeed. Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto, the main character. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right. Despair can never kill hope. That is the underlying message of the game, kids. Grr. Hey. Of course, you can say, well, we're just making all this up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it, bitch. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you were, this is great reading, you guys. Such great reading. If you want to earn our despair fair and square, that is a rhyme, you bitch. Then I suggest you take my advice, bitch. Oh man, so what is this advice of yours? It's true. To do Makuro's trial all over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure the fair trial. What? It's time for one last showdown, one final battle between hope and despair. Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown, in other words. This would be our chance to expose the true identity of Makuro's killer and of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept this challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word and stuff. Hehehe. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I like puns. Barry. Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes. Now that you've I like the Monokuma theme in the background. So you suggested might be a possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax. Does this mean you accept? If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers of Nate's show, right? And that would cause you an unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree with your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory? Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed? Then we all still have a shot at this? But this is a long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end. So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. Oh my god, all the mysteries. That's right, every last mystery that is pawing around this school. If you can do that, then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you. That's why we've been trying to do all along, bitch. Okay, well good, let's bear at it. Bear it all, bleh. If you can claw your way to the truth of Makuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school, then you'll win. But if you can't do all that, we'll face execution, right? Hee I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, bitch, I'm sure. When we uncover every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how far this has turned out. Whoa. But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Bitch. Everybody say bitch with me. You remember the rule. One student kills another. That's where the class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. So what?
Hey.
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. Hehehe. You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on school regulations. And I have a trial for Makuro is no exception for that. Huh? Makuro's trial is no exception, then it's part of the regulations? Which would mean whoever killed Makuro, hehehe, is a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people who take a single step in Hope to the Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth? Yep, he is. Why did he go so quiet all of a sudden? Oh man, he's not saying pooh, pooh. I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say. So get lost, would you? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway, bitch. Wait, why is he saying bitch? I need to get started getting ready for the super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. Boo, boo, boo.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto, let's go. I think he's broken. Bitch, okay. Oh no, he's stuck in Pahoo mode. He's infinitely Pahooing. He's broken. He's broken. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us all as we walked away. I wanna walk away, never say goodbye. I think I sang that already. And just like that, we were out of the gym. Like, just like that, bitch. I want to tell Hina my true feelings before we all die, Kyoko. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, so why have my life? And we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. That's what she said. She says, once again, I was in Kyoko's debt and stuff. So what do you want to do, Kyoko? You want to have victory stacks? Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you. Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us and stuff. Oh, yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out, bitch. I wasn't sure if the dogs would keep barking. I was sure the enemy would accept my proposal, but honestly, I would never... Why would the mastermind agree to do that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they? No, they have no choice but to accept. Huh? It's all because of that one moment at the end. The mastermind let their guard down, like I said. So what was all that? The mastermind letting their guard down? I wasn't there to hear myself, but you do remember what the mastermind said. They said that they hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that. And what do you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, yeah, the idea of taking over all the airwaves seems so unbelievable. You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it in another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter what the cost. Us killing each other, bitch. They wanted to show us the world. They wanted to show the world what was going on. Ooh, that was a good burp. The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Bitch. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have seen anybody or killed anybody. So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us all kill each other to show off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
Yeah, the outside world has a name for students of Hope Speak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that and try to prove that despair is better than hope. And that their goal is the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that is ridiculous.
True.
You're right, it is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who would call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group of people whose only purpose is motivation comes from despair. But is that really the only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry you must be, or this must make you. And yet, that same motivation is what led the mastermind to revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast a killing game to the world. Yes, it is. Oh man, I'm starting to get sweaty in my new shirt. The mastermind has taken more particular is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored the rules, there wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. Everyone say it with me, bitch. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That's precisely the reason, bitch. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I would have never violated a single one of their regulations. Like when Junko got stabbed. Junko broke the rules and she was punished by being stabbed a buttload of times, but in the case, they couldn't lay a finger on me. Whoosh.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial following all the proper rules to get me killed. They began the trial and didn't have the right answer, then made you out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you, who also was not the killer. And when the fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove the world that despair is better than hope, we have to defeat it. They have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was just a hunch, right? And you're still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge? Well, it's only thanks to you that we got the chance because you believed me. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much the mastermind's thoughts and plans were able to figure this out and stuff. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, it doesn't even matter. I couldn't prove any of it. I was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. Like the ultimate gambler lady who died and was French. But it seems like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet, bitch. She let a quick sigh and a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't let you tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident the moment we decided to go and talk to him and stuff. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of our negotiation and persuasion. And negligation, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I showed my uneasiness, I almost read it as undies, lol, that would have just made them much more uneasy. Oh, yeah, you're probably right, how pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't just relax just yet. All we've done to earn another chance to fight, we have to win this time. Or everything we've gone through has been for nothing. You're right. And if we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win. But before we begin the final battle, we'll have to tell the others what's going on. True, but we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone?
however,
Is that really possible? Huh? Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
Shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Yeah! Leave the area. Let's go, girl. Let's rotate. If this was a horror game, it would have rotated and there would have been like a demon or something. But this isn't a horror game, guys. This is a murder mystery game. I love how the doggos bark all the time. You know? That's like all Mr. Mug does. He just barks and barks and flarks and snarks. So we got Kiyotaka, he's dead. Mondo's dead. That's my room. Who's in the forest room? Oh, it's Kyoko. Symbolism. We're still alive. There's who's in here? Oh, Byakuya. Fine, I'll talk to him first. Knock knock. This is Byakuya's room. Is he inside? Knock knock. Knock knock.
Hey.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Okay, so Byaku Shmaku's not home. Junko's dead. Taco, hello. This is Taco's room. Is she inside? Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Hey.
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Oh my god. Who else? Chihiro's dead. Celeste is dead. Hina. Girl. You better be in your room. This is Hina's room. Knock, knock. Knock, knock, bitch. Knockers. I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. That's Sakura. She also kicked it. We got Leon. He's dead. And Hiro. This is Hiro's room. Is he inside? Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Hey.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Well, we checked all their rooms. You know. Let me check the report card. Yeah, everyone's dead. What is Hina? Hina's probably... Oh, Hina has 6 tabs now. Oh, man. I didn't know. Getting sick is for wimps. When it gets cold, I shed my layers. And when people whisper behind my back and call me a super spaz, but so what? Oh, I guess we got cool information about each one. The best part about sports isn't winning, it's the fight. So I want to be part of the toughest fight possible. Fight for the goal, even if it means super gold spaz. Everyone go for it. When you run out of energy, you need sugar. That's why I love donuts. And so does the world. No, the entire universe. Donuts are the lifeblood of all humanity, right? Ramen is totally a snack. A real man doesn't bellyache about, oh, boo-hoo, it has so many calories when it comes to food. Don't get in my way. And then, she seems really obsessed about her weight these days. Is she really trying to stick to diet? That might be hard for her. Cool. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. What about Junko? Oh, yeah, I only know one thing about me. I know one thing about her, because she died. Hello, friendos. Are you dead? Where do you think I should explore, guys? I'm probably going to explore every single floor and every single room. Because, I don't know. I'll explore a little bit, and then if I can't find them by the end of this episode, which is just a few more minutes, then I will, look up where they are, because I'm cheating for the back half of the game. And you guys are going to be totally cool with that. Hopefully they're in the dining hall. Hello? Oh, God. And suddenly we were greeted with, oh, great. Hello, bitch. You again. 103.2.1.255. Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability has reached its limit. Nurse 3-4 some Senact 61. And he's gone. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah! There you go. All of our friends are running, except Taco, to the rescue. Is that Makoto?
You guys!
Yay, friendship.
there's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Give us a hug, Hina.
You survived?
Yeah, I survived.
You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Thanks, bitch.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Hooray, funny jokes, he's a moron. Everyone was there, all my friends, even the ones that died as well, who had struggled together and survived. And as soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I cried. I started to tear up. Yep. Tears. Everyone gets tears. Wait, what's that smell? It's poop. I got poop on my shoes. I was in the sewer, bitch. Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away. Shoo shoo. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Well, guys, on the next installment of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, we are going to save. We're going to save over this one, Chapter 4. And we are going to talk to all of our chummies on the next part, which I'll record tomorrow. I'm expecting only 1 or 2 more... Oops, I hit a button. I accidentally turned on my Switch. Oh, no. Whatever. I'm expecting like 1 or 2 more recording sessions, and then we're completely done with Danganronpa. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for watching this Let's Play so far. It's really fucking long. But we're almost done. I will talk to all my friends in the next part. Actually, I'm going to talk to Hina right now. Fuck it. I want to talk to Hina. What's Hina have to say? Hina. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Wait, so what have you guys been doing when I was gone? Well, we figured that since the class travel is over, we have access to new places again. And no dice. All the rooms were locked before, and we're still locked. So then there weren't any new areas. Then who can we go? Where can we go to fight clues? Damn it. Whatever. I will see you guys in the next Dangling Grandpa episode, which will be tomorrow. I'll record it, and it will be good. And I will see you guys on the next part of Danganronpa. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.